everyone, so today I want to talk about my Tinder dating experience. First, I just want to say that I've met two guys from Tinder. I was supposed to meet a third, but I flaked on him. So I just want to tell the story of the first one because, yeah. So the first guy I met and started frequently talking to on Tinder, um, he lives in a different state from me. So it was kind of like a thing I was really holding off, or felt like I should have held off, but I didn't. So our first date was, we went out to the club. We went out to the club. And obviously I brought someone with me, someone who I felt could protect me, and he also brought someone with him too, so we can all feel comfortable as a group. So first of all, I just want to say that I was like an hour and a half late to meeting him, which I didn't care. I was like, whatever, just some Tinder guy, whatever, yada yada yada. He'll buy me some drinks, whatever. I don't care, which is horrible of me. We met at his brother's house, which is like some big, beautiful house in the boonies, gorgeous. Well, what we from Springfield call the boonies. Coming from Springfield, we are not the quietest, we are not the calmest. So me and my cousin, we were kind of loud, we were kind of ratchet. You know, we didn't care. We were like, whatever, like, they ain't about to do nothing to us. They're gonna take us out. We gonna have some drinks, whatever. We gonna have fun. So I was just being ratchet. I didn't care. And he was looking at us like it was crazy. I was looking at him like, yep, you try to shake me, you try to kill me, you try to rape me, I'll take you down. So that's why I was really acting crazy. So we get to the bar or club, and I'm paranoid. My cousin made me paranoid. I felt safe, but my cousin made me feel paranoid. So I was like, oh no, she made me feel paranoid. So he's in the bar waiting for me because I followed behind him. He's waiting in there for me for like 15 minutes, I think, and I'm just in my car talking the most junk about him with my cousin. I was like, yo, this fool is whack. I drove all the way out here just to be bored, like just talking all types of junk. And he comes to the car and he's like, I thought you were different, like I thought you were cooler than this, like what's wrong with you, yada yada yada. And I was like, whatever, shut up. So I went in the bar with him, and I was still paranoid, but then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm about to have fun. I did not just drive 45-50 miles to be bored. So I'm dancing, doing a little two-step, jigging, having fun. Then my cousin over here acting crazy, demanding me to sit down, snapping at me like that because she's turned. And then his friend that he came with is over there sitting on the wall bored with his short self, looking like Kevin Hart, but whatever. And then he buys me a drink. Me and him, we're dancing, we're trying to talk, but here go my cousin snapping her fingers, here go his friend looking bored. So it was just horrible. And then he was like, okay, well, since y'all aren't having fun, let's all go out to eat. So mind you, it's like 3:30 in the morning. So we drive all the way to the restaurant, and then he parks his car, and I'm just waiting for him. 15 minutes later, I get a phone call. He's like, oh, maybe we should like not eat. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know, it's just bad timing, whatever. And I'm like, wow, you're whack. Well, so you're gonna have me drive all the way out here, and you're not gonna like give me a face-to-face bye? And then he was like, oh, yeah, I'll give you face-to-face. Come out, meet me in the parking lot. So we met in the parking lot, and I was like, yeah, my bad about tonight. He was like, yeah. Said, sorry, said goodbye, yada, yada. So that night, so much more went on, and it was just really bad. When I woke up the next morning, I was slightly embarrassed, but I still didn't care. But I cared enough to hit him up to say sorry. Like, yeah, sorry if I was being a little, careless, I guess, and paranoid. But he did end up responding, surprisingly, because it was not cool. He ended up responding, thankfully, and we ended up going on a second date, which was also weird, because the second date I met his entire freaking family, like all his cousins, including his brother. It was like 10 of them. I was like, this is weird. I thought this was just gonna be like a one-on-one get to know each other date, but nah, it was with his family. But I didn't think too much of it. I just went along with it. It was cool. They were all cool, very pretty people. Yeah. And then he was like, sorry that this wasn't the date that it was supposed to be, yada yada yada. So then we chilled for a third time, and we went out to run errands. I ran errands with him or whatever, and we got frozen yogurt and chilled at his house, and we talked, which was when I realized, okay, maybe I do want to like get to know him, because he actually is pretty cool. And then we chilled a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, multiple times after that. And 4 months later, we are still seeing each other. We're still talking. We're still going on dates. So it was a successful Tinder. But while I was going through that with him, you know, filling him out, dating him, seeing him, I also tried meeting a second Tinder guy, which I was stupid and I met on campus at my school by myself. But I did tell my roommates that I was going over there. I told him where he lived, yada yada yada, and he was cool. He was actually really cool. We watched a movie with his roommate. It was relaxing. I was stupid for going there by myself with 2 guys in the dorm. They could have raped me. I know. I'll never do it again. I promise. And I chilled with him a second time, which was awkward because like his ex-girlfriend was there, and what he ended up doing was I try to get his friend to holla at me, but I'm like, I came here for you, and you're here with your ex-girlfriend, and you're trying to get your friend to holla at me. No, honey boo boo, no. No. But the third guy I was supposed to meet, I ditched. He also did go to my college. He graduated a year before me, and he seemed really cool. I wanted to meet him, but I ditched him to chill with my first Tinder date, whom I'm still seeing now. And I actually want to bring him to make a video with me about our first Tinder date, because I'm pretty sure we see it 2 different ways. Like, I thought he was crazy. I know he thought I was crazy, especially my cousin girl. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna bring him to this channel to make this video with me. I'm gonna tell him, yep, that's what we gonna do. But I'll see you guys in the next Tinder date experience video. Deuces.